Zambia's hopes of hosting the Africa Cup of Nations were switched off in a blink of a second after Cameroon were announced winners of the 2019 bid. This means that West Africa will stage 3 straight Africa Cup of Nations tournaments after Cameroon, Ivory Coast and Guinea were all chosen as hosts for the 2019, 2021 and 2023 events on Saturday. The decisions were announced by CAF President Issa Hayatou after a 2-day meeting of CAF's Executive Committee in the Ethiopian capital of Addis Ababa. This has left the Zambian soccer fraternity to point fingers at Hayatou for what they term as biased decisions.
Cameroon has been given that, and it comes from there. Here, CAF are a suspect, because they have given 3 major tournaments in one area in West Africa. Africa is not West Africa.
It's time, even the leaders of football in Southern Africa, East Africa, and, Central Africa, they need to come out in the open and be able to challenge Issa Hayatou. To me, I think he's been there for too long. I think he's outlived his usefulness in terms of being at the helm of CAF. I think we need to bring in fresh people with fresh ideas.
Zambia Sports Fans Association Chairperson Pastor Peter Makembo and Chipolopolo Soccer Fans Association Chairperson Yuta Mwanza feel Zambia's bid was stronger than Hayatou's home country.
Look at our bid. It was very, very strong compared to Cameroon. We did a good job. Government was involved. Everybody was involved at every level. Ours was better compared to the one that Cameroon was able to put on the table. But they opted to settle for Cameroon simply because the president comes from there.
Because we felt it as fans to say we are capable of hosting that. Because we have got infrastructure. And looking at the period of 2019, those stadiums which were not built, they were going to be built because government had committed itself.
But soccer administrator Patrick Milaso has a different view. Milaso feels Zambia did not put up a convincing bid.
You don't just show people that say this is where we want to build. You need to put up a very good program. I mean, we used Dr. Kaunda as the 2019 bid ambassador, but there's nothing much Dr. Kaunda did because we didn't give him that authority like what we did, what South Africa did with the late Nelson Mandela.
For now, Morocco will continue to prepare for the 2015 Cup of Nations tournament next January, but the host for the 2017 tournament remain undecided. Mike Mubanga, Muvi TV Sports in Lusaka.